Hi guys, good evening and a very warm welcome to the session here. I can see some of you have already joined us here. Nitin, very good evening. Good evening everyone. I hope you guys are doing well and your preparations are going good too. Well, today's session, as you know, is the 8th session of this particular series. Yesterday we had a marathon. Apart from that, we have already covered 7 mocks in here. So today is the 8th mock for this particular series. Okay. So chalo, let's quickly start the session. But before that, I hope everybody has already downloaded the app for Oliveboard. And also you must have subscribed to the official channel of Oliveboard. नहीं किया है तो जल्दी से कर लो, ठीक है? So chalo, let's quickly have a look at the different types of questions that we have taken for today. So the first question is there on your screen. Quickly try this out. Let's check. ठीक है? चलो जल्दी से इसको try करिए. Shravani, very good evening. Good evening, everyone. Shravani, I told you mention the answer in the comment section. Okay, somebody has already mentioned the answer in the comment section, and that is right. Just check it out there, Shravani, once. Okay. Good evening, Kavita. Good evening, everyone. So this is the first question on your screen. A very, very easy question here. This is a very, very easy question. Anybody who has completed the question here? Completed, Kavita? Done. Shravani, Nitin, done. Absolutely great work. A very, very easy question here, right? Chalo, let's quickly try this out, that how this particular question is to be done. Murray, very good evening. Good evening, everyone. Check my comments. I have answered. Yes, Shravani. Good job. Good job. Chalo, let's try, right? So what is given here? A, who lived on the topmost floor, right? So we know that A has to be there on the topmost floor. G, who lived on fourth floor, lived just below F, right? So G has to be on fourth floor, living immediately below F, will be something like this, right? Kunal, very good evening. D lived on an even numbered floor above B. So D has to be on an even numbered floor somewhere above B. Okay, so D has to be even. He is somewhere above B, not necessarily immediately above. He has to be somewhere above B. The difference in the floor numbers of C and E is 4, where C has to be above E. H was not living below E, so that means H has to be above E, right? So H lives somewhere above E. Now C and E ka difference has to be 4. You can see 7, 3 or 6, 2. These are the two possibilities. So let's try, right? E, A, F and G, right? This is given here. Now D has to be even, somewhere above B, can be like this, and D is even, somewhere above B, can be like this as well, right? So these are the two possibilities that you can have. Okay. Now let's see what else do we have. We should have your H living above E, and also the difference between C and E has to be 4, where C has to be above E. So in the first case, C and E will be like this, right? I hope this is clear. But in this case, the problem will be that E ke upar will have to place your H, but that is not possible here, right? You cannot place your H above E. That is why the first case is wrong. In the second case, you can see 7, 3 again will be for your C and E, such that C is above E. will be like this, and H is the remaining person, so H will be here. So this is going to be the final answer that you should be getting. Are we getting the same answer, guys? Please let me know. Everybody getting the same answer? Are we getting the same one, guys? Okay. Chalo, next question very quickly on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. So this is a question based on blood relation. Let's try. Same? Absolutely great. Chalo, let's have a look at this one. Let's try. SBI JAIIB notification आ गया अभी? I'm not really sure. Ashwini will have to check that. SBI Clerk notification out? That's absolutely great, guys. So it's a good opportunity for everybody here. We have been waiting for this SBI Clerk notification. Good job. Chalo, jaldi se iska answer bataiye. Naveen says it should be 3. Good job, Naveen. Anybody else? That is right, Murray, but they are saying it is already out. Okay, Kavita also says it is 3. Nitin also says it is 3. Gautam, very good evening. Everybody getting 3? I'm absolutely great, Gautam. How are you? Chalo, let's try, right? What is given here? H is the only daughter of T. So H is a female person. She is the only daughter of T. That means if any other child is there for T, that child should be a male person here. Now T is the father of B. So T is a male person. He is the father of B. So you can see that B cannot be a daughter because H is the only daughter. So B has to be a male person. B who is married to D. That means D has to be a female person here. D does not have children. So B and D do not have any children here. U is the mother-in-law of A. Okay, so U has to be the mother-in-law of A. That means this kind of a structure here for U and A. K is the sister of the person who is the son-in-law of T. Okay, so son-in-law of T. Now here you can see that the son-in-law is possible only if H is married to somebody, because H is the only daughter of T. So K is the sister of the person who is the son-in-law of T, will be something like this, right? So you can see K is the sister of the son-in-law of T, will be like this. Each child has either both or none of the parents alive. That means this U also should be a part of couple. Now the only possibility for that will be this one, that is U has to be here, who will be a female person. And you can see that we should have U with such a person, that is A has to be the daughter-in-law, right? It was given here that A has to be a in-law for U, isn't it? So A will be the son-in-law here. Okay, so this is going to be the structure. Now which of the following is correct, right? Ma'am, everyday timing reasoning classes start, ma'am. Kavita, it is 4 p.m. to 5 p.m., right? We are having daily sessions at 4 p.m. So you can see here, A is the wife of H. No, that is wrong because A is the husband of H, right? U is the husband of T. You can see U is the wife of T. K is the sister-in-law of H. That is absolutely right. You can see K is the sister-in-law of H, will be the right answer here. H is not the sister of A, H is the wife of A, and K is not the cousin of B here. K will be the in-law again. Okay, I hope this is clear. 8,234 vacancies. That's absolutely great news, Vaishal. Chalo, mains classes, ma'am. Kavita, next week onwards, we will be having your mains classes itself, right? So we will be checking out mains classes from the next week onwards. Okay. Chalo, let's see. Let's quickly go to the next question. So here the answer was option number 3. Good job, guys. Chalo, next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try. Chalo, 1 Q, everybody. Chalo, let's try it out. So 5 kids are standing in a row. Very easy question. T sits second to the left of Q. Okay, so T has to be second to the left of Q. Then R stands second to the left of S. Okay, we have another information, that is R is second to the left of S, and neither of them is standing at the end of the row. That means at least one person here and at least one person here. This has to be the structure, right? Now it is given P is standing at the end of the row. So P has to be at the end of the row, and Q stands adjacent to S. So Q should be adjacent to S but not R. Okay. So if Q is adjacent to S but not R, how is that possible? Let's see. So you can see that Q has to be second to the right of T. So this has to be the structure, because Q has to be a neighbor of S but it should not be a neighbor of R. And P is at one of the corners. So P will be this person. Now the question is, who is third to the right of R? You can see that's your Q, right? So Q is absolutely right. बिल्कुल सही है. Okay, good job. Chalo, next question very quickly on your screens. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try. Done? Okay, so tell me quickly, on which day did two people join? There must have been some days where two people are joining the gym here. Question is, on which of the following dates two people joined, and who are those two people who are joining together? Okay, that is the question here. So who all are joining together on a single date? Because you can see we have been given only 4 dates in here, and 6 people are to be placed. That means we will have somebody who will be joining on same date. So April 15th and May 11th are the ones where we have 2 people joining. And who are those people? Who are those people, guys? QUST. Okay. SNP. SNP are joining together. Acha, chalo, let's try, right? Let's see how this particular question is to be done. Let's see whether we are getting the right answer or not. Okay. So you joined the gym immediately after R. Okay. So you has to be immediately after R. Okay. Then after that, you joined the gym on a month having 30 days, but not on a prime number date. So you can see that he has to be there in April, and it is given that this date should not be prime. That means it cannot be 11. So it has to be 15. So Q has to join on 15th of April, right? So 15th of April will be for Q. Okay, this is a fixed information. You joined the gym in April. So you can see there are 2 possibilities. Either you can be this person or you can be this person. Okay, you has to join in April. And we know that there can be more than one person on a single date, because there are 6 friends and 4 dates in total. Hai na? So there will be some dates where multiple people will be there. So either you will be on 11th April or on 15th of April. Now what is given? Also, we know that R has to be immediately before you. It was given you joined the gym immediately after R. So that means this case is not possible. So R has to be here, right? This will be your R here. So now after that, R and S joined the gym on prime number date, but on different months. So R and S, you can see, has to be on 11th only and in different months. So S will be this person. Okay. After that, what is given? Let's see. RN has joined the gym on prime number day in different months. The number of people who joined April has to be equal to the number of people who joined in May. So you can see in April we already have 3 people, and total we should have 6 people. So let's say if you take 4 people, that is if you add one more person in April, we should have 4 persons in May as well, that is 8 people in total, which is not possible. Why? Because we have 6 people here. So that means 3 people are there in April, so 3 people should be there in May. Okay, after that, let's see what is given. Number of people who joined in April equals number of persons joining in May. P joined the gym immediately before T. So P has to be immediately before T. The only possibility will be here. Okay, this is your P immediately before T, because we should have 6 persons in May as well. So this will be the arrangement. Okay, so you can see on April 15th and May 11th, we are having 2 people joining, and they are Q, U and SP. Are we clear, everybody? Please let me know if we have any doubts in here. Everybody clear? That's okay, Harish. No issues. Everyone clear with this question? Clear? Chalo. We'll go to the next question very quickly. Next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try. I think this question was done. It's okay, Shravani. Let's see. Don't worry. We'll try this and find the answer. How many people are there in this arrangement? I guess there were 20. This was, yes, I guess this was done. 20 was the answer, isn't it? The minimum number of people. I guess it is the same question that we had. That is, we can find the minimum number of persons here, not exactly the total number of persons. I guess we have completed this before. So here the answer would be 20 people. The minimum number of people, if I remember it correctly, it should be 20 people minimum. 20 ya kitna tha? 23, 20 tha, I guess. Yes, minimum would be 20. Absolutely, Naveen, that is what. Here you will be able to find the minimum number of persons, not the total number of persons, because you will be getting G at the end such that we can have more people towards his left. There can be more people towards the left of G. That is why you will see that there can be a possibility of more than 20 people. So yes, the minimum number of persons in this arrangement would be 20. Okay, so how this has to be done, you can see that E has to be at an extreme end. Let's try to place E here. Okay, after that we have 4 persons between E and B. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be your B. Why we are taking E at the extreme right? Because I know that this will give you the right answer. E should be taken towards the extreme left end as well. And that can be there. That is, you take your E here. That is also a possibility. Okay. So we will try out the first one. Let's see. After that, we have 8 people between B and D. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. This will be your D, right? So 8 people between B and D. Then F was seated 5th to the left of D. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This has to be your F. Okay. After that, what is given? 2 people between A and F. Okay. So 2 people between A and F. We can have him towards the left also, towards the right also. C is 4 to the right of A. Okay. So let's say if we take your A here. So C is 4 to the right of A. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be your C. C was 4 to the right of A. 3 people seated between C and G, where G was seated to the left of B. You can see 1, 2, 3. This will be your G here, right? Now this is the case that you are getting. Now how many persons are we getting in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we are getting 20 persons in this particular arrangement. But this is not the total number of persons. This is the minimum number of persons, right? Why? Because you can have more people towards the left of F. Because it is not known that F has to be the leftmost person, right? There can be more people towards the left of F. Okay. Chalo, we'll go to the next question now. Next question, 5 questions on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try. This is also done. Chalo. So clear. What will be the code for clear here? You can see clear is given in the second one. It's there in the third one, right? So it's there in second, third and fourth. If you compare the three, you can see only clear is common between the three. And what is that which is common between all three? You can see we have YP which is here, YP which is here and YP which is here. That means clear should be YP. Okay. Similarly for given, what should be the code for given here? You can see given is there in the first one. Given is there in the fourth one, it's there in the third one. So if you compare the three, color codes are given, clear, color not given, color given are clear. So you can see we have color and given in all, right? Color and given is there in the first, it's there in the third, it's there in the fourth. And neither color nor given is there in the second. That means we will have an either or here. Okay. So what is that which is common between the first, third and fifth, fourth? Let's see. ZE, no. DT, no. MR, yes. You can see MR is here, MR is here, MR is here. Similarly, AX here, AX here, AX here. So it has to be either MR or AX. Okay, we cannot have a definite answer here. So MR or AX. This will be the answer. Okay, MR or AX. Okay. What about clear? Clear codes. What should be the answer for clear codes here? Where do we see clear? Clear we have already found is YP. What about codes here? Codes ka kya aega? You can see codes is here and codes is here, right? Apart from that, anything common? Color codes are given. Codes are not clear. If you see R is here and R is here as well. Okay, if you compare the first and second, you will see what is common. ZE is common and similarly DT is common, right? ZE and DT is common. And in the last one, you can see DT is there. That means DT should be for R, isn't it? DT will be for R. That means ZE will be there for codes. So it will be YPZE. Okay. I hope this is clear. Everybody? Okay. What about the fourth one? Fourth with YP, DT, NF. You can already see YP is clear. So this will be clear. DT we have found is R. So clear R. And then we have to find NF. What is NF here? How do we find NF? You can see NF has been used only in the second one. It's not there anywhere else. So something which is not there anywhere else, you can see codes are not clear. So R we have seen, not is also there. Acha, let's see what is NF. NF anywhere else also have we used? Do we have NF? Yes, NF is here as well, right? It's there in the third one also. NF third may be here. So if you compare the two, you can see R not. So not has to be there. So clear R not. Okay. So it will be clear or R not. Okay. The fourth one. What about color R clear? You can see R clear. We have already seen what is R. That is your DT. What is color here? You can see color and clear kya tha aapka? Clear was YP, right? So DT YP. Now we have to find for color. What is for color here? You can see color is this one and color is this one, right? It's there in the first, third and fourth, right? First, third and fourth. So if you compare first, third and fourth, you can see here what is common between the two. That is, you can see color and codes, right? Both were common. You can see in the first one, third one and fourth one, color and एक और चीज common थी ना, color codes are given, clear color not given, color given are clear, right? So you can see given is also there. So color and given is there in all the three, isn't it? So that means again you will have MR or AX, right? Because you can see that is what we had a problem, that is there between color and given. So that means here we should have either a MR or a AX, right? So this will be the answer. That is, there will be DTYPMR or it has to be DTYPAX. Okay? I hope this is clear, everybody. So this will be the answer to the 5 questions. Chalo, next question very quickly on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try. Only one? Only one? Chalo, let's try, right? Let's draw the diagram here. Only a few shoes are sticks. That means some shoes are sticks and some shoes are not sticks, right? This is the diagram for the first one. Then we have no stick is a light. So no stick is a light will be something like this. No lights are hops and some hops are shoes, right? So you can see some hops are shoes will be like this and no light or hop will be like this, right? This is the diagram that we have. Okay. First one, all lights being shoes is a possibility. Can all light go inside your shoe? You can say yes, that is a possibility. We could have taken your light completely inside shoe. We could have drawn your light like this, isn't it? Because light has a negative information with respect to hop and this stick here. It does not have a negative information with respect to shoes. So yes, this is a possibility. Similarly, all shoes being light is a possibility. Can all shoes go inside light? No. Why? Because there is a common information between your shoes and hop which cannot be light. Similarly, there is a portion of shoe and stair which cannot be light, right? Because there is a negative information between the two. So that is why this is wrong. So the answer to this question has to be only one. Are we clear? Chalo, next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Chalo, try this out. Let's see. So which of the following will give us a meaningful word? No, Shravani, this is new. This type of question we have done. This is not the exact same question. You are feeling because we have done this type of questions. This is not the exact same question. Okay. And even the coding decoding, I don't remember when we did that. I remember, yes, we did the one that was the unknown number of persons. That we have done, I guess, 2-3 days back. That was fine. But after that, I guess we have not done these questions in the recent while. Anybody for this one? Second letter taken and arranged in the reverse alphabetical order. Which of the following will give us a meaningful word? Chalo, tell me which of the following will give us a meaningful word? Like here, you can see if we take the second last letter, okay, second last letter, you can see we will have R, L, L, T. Okay, we will have R, L, L and T. Now, even if you arrange it in the reverse alphabetical order, you will see we will have a T, then R, then L and L. This is not a meaningful word, right? So this is not the right answer. In this case, you can see we have C, E, O, O. right? CEOO, isn't it? So CEOO, you can say we will have OOEC, again not a meaningful word. Okay. Third kya hoga? You can see we have your EOSNL, right? EOSL. So we will have S, then O, and L, and E. So you can see, yes, this is a meaningful word, right? So the answer to this question has to be option number 3. You can see we will be getting a soul, which is a meaningful word here. Similarly, in the 4th and 5, we will not be getting a meaningful word. We have your NONO, right? So you will be getting a OONN, which is not meaningful again. Here also you can see we have R, we have T, we have N, we have L. So here you will be getting your T, R, N, and L. So this is again not a meaningful word. So the answer to this question has to be option number 3. Are we clear, everybody? Please let me know if we have any doubts in here. Everybody clear? Are we getting the same answer, guys? So the answer would be option number 3, that is soul. Okay? Chalo, let's have a look at this one. So once you complete this question, you have to tell me the direction of D with respect to H. Okay, once you complete this question, you have to tell me what is the direction of D with respect to H. Okay? Only one? Harish, which question are you answering here? Tell me the answer to this particular question, guys. That is, what is the direction of D with respect to H? Northeast. Okay, chalo, let's try it, right? So let's see how this particular question is to be done. A very, very easy question. Northeast, Devi, Naveen. Chalo, let's try. So there are different models with different tags here. It is known that Ravi went 50 meters north of model H, right? So let's say this is your model H. So 50 meters north, like this. Okay, this is H. 50 meters north of H to reach G, right? So this is your G. Okay. Then model E was 20 meters west of F. Okay, we'll check. After reaching model G, he went 70 meters to the right to reach B. So from here, 70 meters right will be something like this to reach B. Okay. Then after that, model F was 30 meters south of C. H was 20 meters west of A. So you can see H has to be 20 meters west of A. So something like this. This is going to be your A. Okay. After that, what is given? He went 30 meters left after reaching D to reach C. Okay. Then model D was 50 meters north of B. So you can see D has to be 50 meters north. Let's say this is your D. This is your 50 meters north. Now my question was, what is the direction of D with respect to H? You can see it's going to be northeast only. No issues. Okay. Now he went 30 meters left after reaching model D. So here you can see 30 meters left. Okay. If you check, this is your 20, so this has to be 50, isn't it? So 30 meters will be something like this. Let's say this is your 30, isn't it? So let's say 30 and this 20 here. Okay. So reaches C here. So this is point C. Okay. After C, what is given? Let's see. Then model F was 30 meters south of C. So F has to be 30 meters south. You can see 30 meters south. Let's say this is your F here. So F is 30 meters south of C. Done. After that, anything else that is remaining here? E was 20 meters west of model B. So you can see 20 meters will be something like this. This is your E here. So you will see that E will be exactly to the north of A. Okay, E will be exactly to the north of A here. So this will be your 20 meters here. Okay, so this is the diagram that you will be getting. Now let's say if I ask you the question, what is the distance between your E and A? What is the distance between E and A? Can anybody tell me? Northeast is fine. D with respect to H is northeast. Now tell me, what is the distance between E and A? Anybody? Anyone? What is the distance between E and A here? E and A का distance क्या आएगा? 90, 70 it would be. Shravani, it would be 70. How 70? You can see this is 50 and this distance here will be how much? This distance you need to calculate. You can see this distance is 30, right? If this is 30, this has to be 20 because this total was 50. So this has to be 20 plus 50, that is equal to 70, right? So 70 would be the right answer. Are we clear, everybody? Please let me know if we have any doubts in here. Everybody clear? Chalo, next question very quickly on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try. Chalo, quickly tell me what will be the answer to this particular question, guys. None follow? Only 1 and 3? Only 1 and 3? Only 3? So chalo, let's try, right? So some bars are handle. Some bars are handle will be something like this. Let's say some bars are handle. No handle is a knob. Okay, no handle is a knob would be like this. Only a few knobs are hooked. So you can see some knobs are hooked and some knobs are not hooked. Okay, this is the diagram that you will be getting. Okay, this kind of a diagram we will be getting here. Now first one, some knobs can never be bar. Which is that portion of knob which can never be bar here? You can see that this knob and hook is independent of bar. We could have taken your knob and hook here such that it is not a part of your hook, isn't it? So you can see that knob and this one, that is handle. This is handle here. Okay. So you can see that this knob has a negative information with handle. It does not have a negative information with bar here. Okay. So knob and this hook can go inside bar completely. No issues. That is why first is wrong. Second क्या कह रहा है? Some hooks are handles. You can see some hooks are handle. That is just a possibility. That is hook and handle are interacting with each other. So some hooks are handle. That is false again. ठीक है, ये भी गलत हो गया. Third देखो, some bars being knob is a possibility. This is bar here. This is knob here. So absolutely this is a possibility that some bars can be knob, right? Isn't it? So you can see there is a possibility that the uncommon between your bar and handle can be a part of knob here. So this is going to be right. Okay, so what is the answer to this question? It has to be only 3. Are we clear, everybody? तो answer क्या आएगा? Only 3 आएगा. ठीक है? चलो, very quickly on your screen, next question. Let's try. Either 1 or 3. Easy. Devi also either 1 or 3. Harish, Kavita, Shravani, absolutely. Let's check, right? Some locks are trunk. So some locks are trunk will be like this. This is lock, this is trunk. No trunk is a phone will be something like this. No trunk is a phone. And all phones are chairs. So all phones are chair will be like this, right? This is the diagram here. Some chairs are locked. You can see that's a possibility, not a definite one, so not right. Some phones are locked. Again, you can see some phones are locked. That's also a possibility, not a definite one, hence invalid. No chair is a lock. That is also a possibility, not a definite one. But if you check the first and third, you can see there should be an either or pair, because we have some plus no between your chair and lock, isn't it? So either chair will be a part of lock or it will be independent of lock, isn't it? So that means it has to be an either or between first and third, right? So it will be either 1 or 3. Okay. Chalo, we'll quickly go to the next question. Next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try. Either. Either again. Chalo, let's try, right? Let's see what should be the answer here. So again, you can see that we have to find the relation between Z and Q, right? Z and Q ka relation निकालना है. So how do we find it? You will have to find it with the help of common variable. So Z is less than equal to Y is equal to X is equal to P, and P is less than equal to Q. So what is the relation from Z to Q? You can see we have a less than equal to and equal to between Z and Q. So less than equal to gets the higher priority. So we will be having a Z is less than equal to Q. So this means either Z should be less than Q or Z should be equal to Q. And you can see that is what is given here. That is Z is less than Q and Z is equal to Q. That means it has to be either 1 or 2. Are we clear everybody? So this will be an either or here. Okay, either or आएगा. चलो जल्दी से next question on your screen. Let's draw this. Let's see. So इसका arrangement बनाइए. Let's see. Shravani, you have to now start practicing with the timer. Okay, so start practicing with the timer. You will see that your speed will automatically increase. Now you have been able to solve the questions. So now it's high time that you put a timer on of, let's say, 1 minute or 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes for every particular question, right? You should always train yourself to practice with the timer. And you have to lessen the timers in the meanwhile. Like, let's say if you are taking 5 minutes for a puzzle, right? First of all, let's say first day you have taken 5 minutes, then after, let's say 1 week, you have to decrease the timer to 4 minutes. So now start putting it for 4 minutes, then start putting it for 3 minutes, then for start putting it for 2.5 minutes. So that is how you have to decrease the time and you have to increase your speed. So the it is inversely proportional. So the faster you solve, the lesser time you take, right? So let's say if you are taking less time, your speed will automatically increase, right? Yes, that is what, Shravani. First of all, we were not able to solve. Now we are able to solve. That means now we have to work on the speed. Okay. Done. Question. You can tell me, Naveen, who all are seated at the extreme ends here. Right. So the two people at the extreme ends, that is the question. Who are the ones at the extreme ends here? Done. So who are the two people at the extreme ends, guys? G and D. Completed, Kavita? Chalo. Tell me who are the ones at the extreme ends, all those who have completed G and D. Okay, let's check. So 7 people seated in a straight row facing the north. C was fourth to the left of A. Okay, C is fourth to the left of A. Something like this. Two persons between A and B. So you can see we can have two possibilities here. Either B has to be this person or B has to be this person. In this particular case, you can see how many people do we have? We have 8 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means this is not a possibility because we have only 7 people, isn't it? So we have drawn your B. Now it is given F was third to the right of G and neither either of them was at the extreme ends. So you can see that F has to be third to the right of G. So let's try what are the possibilities here. C, B and A. So F is third to the right of G. Let's say if we take F here, and E was neighboring F, right? That is also given that E is neighboring F. So let's say if F is this person, F is third to the right of G and E is neighboring F, can be like this. Similarly, let's say if we take him towards this side, that is F is third to the right of G. Can we have that particular situation? No. F here, not possible, right? This is not possible. Let's say if we take your F here, third to the right of G, this is a possibility. But in this case, F has to be at the extreme end, so he cannot be a neighbor of E, right? That is why this is not possible. So you will see this will be the arrangement that you will be getting, isn't it? D was second to the right of E. Okay, we have done something wrong. Let's see. So C was fourth to the left of A. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is fine. Only two persons between A and B. That is also fine. F was third to the right of G, and either of them was at the extreme end. Now, in this particular case, you can see that we will not be having this D second to the right of F, right? But we can take your G also at the extreme end. That is also a possibility, isn't it? That is also a possibility. So we will have to check that also, because when we have considered your F at the extreme end, we are not having this D, right? D has to be second to the right of E, but that is not happening here, isn't it? So let's take the other case. Let's say this was your C here, this was your B, and this was your A. Okay, so G ke third right, where F has to be third to the right of G. Let's say this is your F here and this is your G. F is third to the right of G. And now you know that E has to be this person. This is your E because F is a neighbor of E. Now in this case, you can place your D, isn't it? You can place your D here. So you can see this will be the case. And you can see my question was who all are at the extreme end. So you can see yes, G and D will be seated at the extreme ends here. Are we clear, everybody? Please let me know if we have any doubts in this particular question. Everyone clear? Okay, so this will be the arrangement. Chalo, next question very quickly on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try. Okay, Mrigank already has completed the arrangement here. Absolutely great work. Chalo, let's try it out, right? Let's see, are we getting the same arrangement or not as shared by Mrigank here? Chalo, let's see. So you can see there are 8 persons living in a building such that we have 8 to 1. Now it says that 4 persons are there between G and B. B has to be somewhere above G. H lived immediately below B. So here, let's say if we take your B here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, we can have your G here. 4 persons between B and G. H lived immediately below B, can be like this. Similarly, B, H and G can be like this, and similarly B, H and G can be like this. Either of the 3 cases. Okay. After that, C lives on an odd numbered floor above E. So C has to be on an odd numbered floor above E. Somewhere above E. Not immediately above, somewhere above E. Right. So in the first case, you can see C on an odd numbered floor is only possible when you take him on 5. In the second case, C can be on 5 also, C can be on 3 also. In the third case, C can be on 7, C can be on 3, right? So we have two possibilities there. After that, what is given? D lived immediately above F, so D has to be immediately above F. A lived somewhere above F, okay, so A has to be somewhere above F here, okay. and C lived above E, right? So you can see C lived above E. This is given here. So E has to be here and A has to be somewhere above F, right? So this is the arrangement that you should be getting. Are we getting the same arrangement, everybody? You will see that if you make this arrangement or this arrangement, this will not work, right? There will be some or the other problem. Everybody clear with this question, guys? Please let me know. Chalo, one more question very quickly on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. This is a good question here. Let's try. This is a good question. Let's try this out. Anybody? Okay, Mrigang says it should be 17. Chalo, let's try this out, right? Let's see that how this particular question is to be done. This is something which you can expect a good level question, right? If they want to make the paper difficult, they can give this type of question, right? Set of 3 or set of 4, this can be there. So let's see, 6 people are there having different weights. Only 3 persons are there between E and F. F has to be either the heaviest, right? So let's say if F is the heaviest, we have 1, 2, 3. So E will be this person and we have 6 people. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, right? Either this is the situation or F has to be the lightest and 1, 2, 3. This has to be your E, the second heaviest here, right? So these are the two possibilities for E and F. Now what is given? C whose weight is the multiple of 13 and 5. Okay. So C has to be a multiple of 13 and 5. That means C can be 65 or any other multiple which is a multiple of 3 and 5, 13 and 5, right? So it is 65x. Okay, let's see. After that, neither D nor A is the heaviest or the lightest. So D and A cannot be the heaviest or the lightest here. Now A is lighter than C. Okay, A has to be lighter than C. That means C has to be heavier than A here. So it is given A is lighter than C but heavier than B. Okay, so C is heavier than B here. So A is not C here. That is this one. So A is lighter than C but heavier than B. B whose weight is 33 kgs, right? So B has to be 33. You can see C is anyway 65. Okay. Difference between A and D is 5. Which is the difference between D and B? So you can see D and B has to be a difference of 5. So D has to be either 33 plus 5, that is equal to 38, or it can be 33 minus 5, that is equal to 28 here, right? So 28 plus 28 also. So either 38 or 28 has to be the value for D. But remember, D cannot be the lightest or the heaviest person. So D being the lightest, it's not a possibility. Okay. So let's see. After that, what is given? Then we have total weight of C and F is 86. Okay. So C plus F has to be equal to 86. So 65 minus 86. What is the value? 86 minus 65. You can see that's equal to 1 and 21, isn't it? So 21 is the value for F here. F kitna hoga? Because we can already see that C is equal to 65. That means F has to be 21. So F will be after B, isn't it? F 21 will be somewhere after B. Okay. Then E's weight is 58 kg. Okay, so we know that E has to be 58 kgs in here. Okay, this is E as 58 kg. Now here, if E is 58, you can see that E ke baad we need to place your B and F, because B is 33 and F is 21. But here in this case, we have only one possibility. That is not possible. That means this is invalid here, isn't it? So that means this will be the valid case here. Now you have to place your C, A, B and F. Okay, C, A, B and F has to be there. And we know that D is not the heaviest person, right? Let's say if we place your C here, A here and B here. So D would be the heaviest person, but that's not a possibility. So you can see that C will be this person with 65 kgs weight here. Okay. Then we should have your A, B and D. And we know that this D has to be either 38 or 28. Okay. 38 or 28 has to be the value. Let's say if he's 28, right? Let's say if he's 28, that means he should be there between B and F. So B will be at this position, isn't it? So you can see B will be at this position and D will be here and your A will be here. That's absolutely okay. Let's see. Let's take the case C, E, 58. This is 1, 2, 3. This is your F. Okay? Let's check. So you can see we can have two possibilities here. Chalo. और क्या दे रखा है? So let's see. We can have your D 38 here. 28 can also be a possibility. And F is 21. So F 21 is already known. So F is 21. So D 38 can be here. If D is 38, then he has to be here. And B 33 will be this person. And we will have your A here. So this is one possibility. Okay. उसके बाद देखो, अगर if you take D as 28, okay, let's say if you take D as 28, then D 28 will be here and B 33 will be here, and then we will have your A, right? So either of these two will be the situation. Now what is given here? Let's check. So we have, let's quickly check, right? Let's see which is the one that we should be having, whether it is CEADBF or whether it is CEABDF. Okay, let's see. So let's see once, let's check. So we have only 3 persons are there between E and F, that is fine. F is heavier or the lightest, that is fine here. Then we have C whose weight is multiple of 13 and 5, that is fine. Neither D nor A is the heaviest or the lightest, that is also fine in either. A is lighter than C, so A is lighter than C, that is also fine, but heavier than B, that is also fine here. B whose weight is 33, so B's weight is 33, that is also fine. Difference between A and D is 5. Now difference between A and D has to be 5. So in this case you can see 38 plus 5, that is equal to 43. In this case you can see A and D has to be 5. So 28 plus 5, it is also coming as 33 here. But A and B both 33, that's not a possibility, isn't it? So that means this will be the valid case here. So this is the arrangement. Now it is given if G and F is equal to 103. Okay, if G, yes. So you can see here that if G plus F is equal to 103. So what should be the value of G here? G will be equal to 103 minus 21, that is equal to 82, isn't it? So we will have a 82 kgs here for G. What will be the difference between G and C? So you can see C is 65. 65 plus 17. So 17 would be the answer here. Are we clear, everybody? Please let me know if we have any doubts in this particular question. मैम वेस्ट बंगाल में क्या इंडिया में नहीं है? बाकी स्टेट में SBI क्लर्क 700 800, वेस्ट बंगाल में 114. Indian, that depends on the vacancy requirement. हो सकता है पहले से they have taken a lot of people, so vacancies नहीं है. That means the this cutoff will be very high for West Bengal. It's unfortunate that West Bengal is having so less number of seats. But anyways, prepare at your best level. 114, it's very very less, I know, but cannot help it, right? अब तुम्हारे लिए 114 है, बाकी लोग जो who all are applying from West Bengal, it's 114 for them as well. So that means it's a race. You will have to run what can be done, right? I hope this is clear. Okay. In Andhra Pradesh only 0. In Andhra Pradesh it's 0. Don't worry, it's okay. We cannot help it out, guys. Chalo. So this is for your homework. Okay. This is the homework question for you guys. You have to complete this answer and mention the answer in the comment section. ठीक है? तो इसका आंसर आपको comment section में mention करना है. Okay. So I hope this is clear, everybody. Now guys, please remember every day at 4 PM we are having these sessions. So 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. we are having daily sessions for your upcoming RBI assistant. So do not miss it out. We will be having absolutely great questions for your RBI assistant in the coming days as well before your examination is over. So do not miss out these sessions, guys. I hope you enjoyed the session. In case you have any doubts or you want to talk to me, you can talk to me on this particular channel, that is Reasoning by Nikita. You can drop me a message also. So please join this particular channel, right? Reasoning by Nikita. Okay? Okay. Chalo. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's session. In case you have doubts, feel free to talk to me. I'll be happy to help you out with it. So thank you, guys. I'll see you again with another session. So please take care, stay safe, have a great day. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much.